Well, everyone, it looks like iOS 18.4.1 is still giving some people a few problems here and there. Now, I've been talking about this for a little bit of time, but it looks like since iOS 18.4 came out, one of the biggest issues a lot of people were having was specifically when it came down to CarPlay. It looks like CarPlay was going to go through and it was giving a lot of people a few issues here and there. And that was kind of one of the bigger problems, right? Like if you're going to go through and pick up a device, it's very, very annoying to go and, upgrade your phone and then have a lot of other issues kind of pop up. Not saying that's exactly what happened here, but that is kind of one of those things to kind of keep in mind here. So that is one of those things to remember. With that being said, there's also another very important thing to keep in mind here too. With iOS 18.4.1, it looks like CarPlay didn't really get fixed for a lot of people out there. So what this basically means is that Apple went through and they, pushed out these fixes and all these issues, but it looks like these issues are still prolonging here, like they are still here, which in and of itself is a very, very concerning issue. Because if Apple's going to go through and push out these types of updates, Apple needs to go through and make sure and verify that these issues are not going to be still here if you go and upgrade your phone. And that is kind of what's going on here, right? So that's kind of the main issue we've seen. Now I've also seen reports, and I've personally, have used iOS 18.5, and it looks like 18.5 is a pretty big upgrade in and of itself, which is really cool. So I, for one, am really looking forward to that particular update. But I do feel like at the same time, Apple should be going through and giving us a little bit of a more experienced version of software since we're so late into iOS 18, right? We're so late into iOS 18, and I feel like Apple could be giving us a little bit of a better experience here, and that's kind of the issue and the problem that we're kind of stuck here when it comes down to this type of device. So when it comes down to any iPhone, Apple should be kind of going through, putting in a tiny bit more effort inside of this type of device, and I feel like that's exactly the situation that we're in. So we're going to have to kind of wait and see what ends up happening here, but there are still some issues within iOS 18.4.1, and I would probably suggest Apple to go and fix these problems as soon as they can. So in terms of that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that will mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.